There's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler, with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland, and it's Sergio Ramos. Haaland, can he finish? It's come back out! Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Anthony. Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Chooses to go back. And it's Cancelo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Trippier. And the two sides separated by the game's only... Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. Spread out to the left. Alvaro Fidalgo, looking for the runner. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar, looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Sergio Ramos. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Musiala, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Anthony. Alvaro Fidalgo. For Messi. Over to the left. And it's Neymar. And it's Muller. Alvaro Fidalgo. And he's picked out the run. There's no... And Messi! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Ihan. And it's Trippier. Now it's Anthony. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala. Haaland. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out to the left it goes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. Played out to the left flank, played back in. Could be danger here. Müller. And Neymar. Alvaro Fidalgo, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. He is through. Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Trippier. Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. It could be Alvaro Fidalgo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Anthony. And it's Müller. Pogba. Rafael Leao. Gets away from his opponent. Haaland. Haaland! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
In with the challenge.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Haaland. Casemiro. Pires. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Played out towards the right wing. Anthony. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's got the shot away!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, they can break here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Early ball out from the back. Oh, good read. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Alvaro Fidalgo. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Müller. Anthony. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Trippier. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alvaro Fidalgo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
Casemiro, who's made his mark on this game. And that's been intercepted. Arsenal finding their passes. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Neymar.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Hits one!
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Neymar. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Now it's Müller. Messi. Out to the left it goes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pinches it off him. And that's it. Arsenal come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. We have already started here. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And it's Cancelo.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's had it nicked away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe fiddles it through, gets into some space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. He's beaten the offside trap. Haaland. Well, they could break here. Casemiro. And it's Perez. Perez. It's a good run down the right. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. João Cancelo could try cutting inside here. There's the shot! Good ball kindly. Caught offside that time. He's had it taken off him. Haaland just eases him off the ball. Haaland, and here's the chance to counter. He could be in here. And that has left him in a heap. Haaland. It's Perez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. And it's Casemiro. Arsenal can counter promptly here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. He is through here. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, strongly challenged there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, good spread. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. Haaland. Played out to the left flank. And that is out of play. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Musiala. Haaland. Oh, important interception. Bernardo Silva.
There will
The
be
most
1
accurate
minute added
pass.
time.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Balda. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. There's the start of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Musiala. It's run loose here. It's a good foot in there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big chance! Ah, he's fizzed it forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pogba. To Cancelo. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He can run onto that. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Good spot, he's seen the run. Haaland, he's left his man. Could move up a gear here. Haaland. João Cancelo. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. And the counter is on.
The attendance for this match was
Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. And that could set him on his way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's no flag. That is lovely. Molina. And he was alert to it. And they can counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal. And the shot! There's a goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Pinches it off him. Chooses to go back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Musiala. Musiala. Defenders on the back foot. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he's lost his man here.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sergio Ramos kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been taken straight back. João Cancelo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Perez. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Perez.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Threads one in. Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That is good alertness. Fofana. Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments.
There will be 1 minute at
Pogba
a time.
aims beyond the defence. João Cancelo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And yes, it's him again. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lampard with the cross. Defenders on the back foot. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Haaland. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Balda. Fiddles it through. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pogba. Haaland. Now the finish! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pogba. And the shot's on here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. João Cancelo makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. And it's Perez. Scholes. And it's Lampard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sergio Ramos gets across to intercept that. Perez. Musiala! Musiala!
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance for the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Haaland, great defending, strong and determined. He's looking to set free a runner. Sergio Ramos. Oh, good spread. Rafael Leao. Not the most accurate pass. Now he's off and running. And now the breakaway. Musiala. Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Del Piero. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Del Piero. Lewandowski. He's left his man. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. And it's Perez. Oh, it's come loose. Spread neatly. Khan catches it safely. Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski.
There will be
Lampard powering forward here. Pinged towards the front line. A real chance to break. Rafael Leao. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Played with finesse. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, easy pickings there. And the shot! And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Musiala. Balda. Oh, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Well, they could break here. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
52.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Scholes. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And through to the goalkeeper. Scholes. Played out to the right. Now it's Perez. Gets away from his opponents. Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Pogba. Haaland.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. Now the counter. Played out to the left flank. Balda is wide and looking to get onto this. Brilliantly cut out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Lewandowski.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Haaland! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The final 5 minutes. Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Gavi. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mazraoui.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Here's Tchouaméni. That pass has been well intercepted. Now this could be a chance.
Has been indicated.
Over to the left. Musiala. Might be danger here. Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. It's Mkhitaryan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Tell.
filled.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. James, looking for options for movement. He's got away. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Well, they can break here. Rafael Leao. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably...
Oh, they could pass a goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Tell. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Gets away from his opponent. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking to break out here. Now it's Haaland. Look at the space here. James. And the counter is on. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Neymar. Interesting ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Haaland. Pires. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Barella. Oh, good ball. Rafael Leao! He's got away with one there. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Barella, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's the chance to counter. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. James. Good spot, he's seen the... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Another chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! Just off target. Well seen, saw that coming. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here. And here's Mkhitaryan. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now the counter. And that's been intercepted. Mkhitaryan. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good spread. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. It's a good spell of possession, this. Perez. This might spell danger. Haaland. He's got the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mkhitaryan. A real chance to break.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays it from a quarterback position. Oh, that's well spotted. And we hit half-time, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Chance to break. Perez. And it's Pogba. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barella. Tell. And they can counter here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Mkhitaryan. Barella. And the shot! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Not the most accurate pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and a second time! James. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Balder. Passing is crisp and sharp. Musiala. He's had a shot! Could fall kindly. And in again. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Played out to the right. The pass has gone astray.
Substitution in progress.
Rafael Leao. And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Martinez. Martinez, Messi, can he finish? It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Moved forward and quickly so. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Casemiro.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
He's through and all alone! Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Haaland.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Sergio Ramos cuts out the pass. And he's had a hit!
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Great defending, strong and determined. Stood up well to him there. And that has put paid to that. Pogba.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Has
Now
been
for
indicated.
something different.
Musiala. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Could move up a gear here. Oh, and he's through the middle. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is that. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal simply...
Arsenal can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
Barcelona finding their passes. Gently done. Well, they could break here. Interesting ball. Rice too strong for his opponent there. Lewandowski threads one in. Haaland, and they can counter here. Good straight hit. In for the pieces. No mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's away, has a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! James sends it forward, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
And it's Messi. And here's a chance. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Perez. And he's intervened well there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rafael Leao. He's got the shot away! Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Oh, it's opened up for him. Oh, important interception. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pires, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
João Cancelo plays it short. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Now here's the delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A real chance to break. And it's Pogba. Balda. For Musiala. Haaland. Pedri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao fiddles it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, what a pass! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. James. So, what can they make of this? And he's been shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Now he's off and running. And it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. Over to the left. Haaland gets his pass away. Room for a shot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He can run onto that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Looking for the runner. There's no flag. Pedri, brilliantly cut out. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Well, the action has already resumed here. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafael Leao, and here's Pogba. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries a header! And the follow-up! And that's caused a worry or two. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. James. Balda. James. And back to the keeper they go. Dida sends that a long way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Musiala. Now it's Haaland. Lewandowski. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Musiala. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. James. Messi. And he's had a hit! And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for options for movement. Davis. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he put it away? It's loose. And Messi! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Now it's Messi. That's good play. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short on options.
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Davis. Davis made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Musiala. Oh, super ball! There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Arsenal have their third corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Sergio Ramos does really well there. He is strong. Spread out to the left. Figo. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pogba. Musiala. Pass is coming off in quick. Now the finish! And that's that. Arsenal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.